Yo, what's up, everyone? My name is Isaac Wallin, and man, I'm an expert funnel strategist here to make you a lot more money. And yeah, in this specific video, I'm just going to break down one of the most impactful strategies that my clients leveraging on a day-to-day basis in all of their funnels, to be honest. And you might have already seen it in the title. It's called the Hammer Them strategy, and I'm just going to break it down exactly what it is, why you should use it, and why my clients have gotten like crazy results just by leveraging one of these specific strategies. And in this specific video, is it is about the hammer them strategy. So, okay, so what is the hammer them strategy? If I'm just going to do a brief summary of it, the hammer them strategy is a strategy where you hammer people, like you hear it in the name. You leverage content pieces, and not any content piece. You leverage content pieces to educate the prospects that is in your funnel. So these content pieces, there's four different parts of it. How you actually sees about the content pieces in this case when it comes to this strategy, and it's the hammer them strategies four quadrants. So you have the first layer questions, which is like the first question when you're going to buy something that will pop up in your mind. And then second layer question, what specific question gets generated by getting the answer of this first question. Then it's the third one is expectations. What am I going to expect if I'm going to join your product? What am I going to expect if I buy this specific thing? And then also for the fourth one is the objections. So you have these four different quadrants, and the reason why you should leverage the hammer them strategy is because you literally just hammer all of the fucking leads that you have with this specific strategy. So you have all of these content pieces in place where you educate your prospects. For our clients, we do at least 3 emails per day when we have something like a webinar funnel or a call funnel, even ideally up to 6 emails per day. And most people will think like, bro, what the fuck do you mean? 6 emails per day, bro. But or six like yeah, 6 emails per day. And that is because when you sell to rich people, which I always recommend doing because you just make a lot more money faster, is these rich people and people in general, they have questions that they want answered. And if you just if you just give them the answers to their objections, to their questions, to their what their expectations are before they jump on the sales call or before they show up to the webinar or to the specific event, then the likelihood of all your conversions will be a lot higher. Like they will be extremely high because they already know about it. And the close rate, for example, if you have a call funnel, if you set up a call funnel and you just have like a add to VSL, like VSL page with a call to action, like a form, like type form ideally, and then you book in a sales call from that. You want to have the hammer them strategy in place there to make sure that you answer all of the questions, because the results of that is, as I said before, the conversion rate gets a fuck ton higher. The most important thing when it comes to the call funnel is that the show up rate is going to be a lot higher because they see the reason for actually jumping on the call with you on that specific day. That's also a key belief there, that there's a lot of people out there that's just thinking, okay, this guy booked in on my calendar, so he will just buy, he will just show up. Like, okay, it's done deal, you see. But that's not the case. Like, you have to hammer all of these people. You have to educate them. You have to remind them why they should actually jump on the call with you on that specific day. Because you see, like, all people have a lot of things to do on day-to-day basis. I assume that you that you're watching this video right now, you like after this you might go to the gym, you might do something other, like not that's not in regards to the business that you're growing right now. You also have to take that perspective on yourself and see like, okay, how can I make sure that I always grab this guy's attention before the call? And that's also why you, first of all, as I told you, you implement it on the emails with the hammer down strategy. But then second of all, you also have it on the ads. You do the exact same thing on the ads, like literally. So you just answer like these four quadrants as I told you about, you answer the objections and etc etc to make sure same thing as the emails that they show up to the call, they show up to the webinar, they show up to the challenge, whatever type of funnel you're running right now. You make sure that they actually show up, and that's like the expectations are clear as well, because it will be a lot easier for you to close them if they already know about all the information. And also, like, to be completely transparent as well, that's the reason why I even make these type of videos on YouTube, because the likelihood of you finding some type, like seeing me as an authority or seeing the reason why you could work with me in the first place would be a lot higher if you actually see what I can provide you and what type of value I actually can lay on the table for you. So you also have to see, like, because all these people that's posting content on YouTube, it's because of a reason. And it's because they're educating you and indoctrinating you with their specific beliefs and what they want to, what type of value they want to bring to the table to you, you see? So yeah, that's the core concept of the Hammer Them strategy. And of course, if you want me to implement it in your business right now to make sure that you like get your fucking craziest conversion rates possible and that you ultimately make a fuck ton of more money, just let me know on Instagram. I will pop the Instagram bio and down there. And yeah, see ya.